Good day, everybody. It is Calxiyn here, and today we are back with Oshi No Ko Episode 5 reaction and review. I don't actually think I have a lot to talk about. Like, I went through and I edited all of my previous, reaction and discussions, and a lot of the time was, like, debating whether or not Aqua was a good actor. I think we'll just get into this one. 3, 2, 1, press and play. Oh, man. I know that, like, obviously there's stuff with Kana, and I'm like, is this relationship ethical? Like, there was that sort of thing. Also, like, whether or not I will come back, like, that was a theory that I had. But really, like, I think for this episode, I'm just, like, getting back into it, like, back into the ride. Because the last time I watched Oshi No Ko was, before, I think even before school ended. Like, I was reacting to that in Arcane during school, and I wanted to edit all of them before I got back into it, so that was sort of the vibe, right? But yeah, I don't really think there's much. I mean, there's characters in the OP that we haven't met. I think about, Kana's eyes. I think I actually did have a discussion about that with somebody. And the consensus was, I don't know if I mentioned this, because I was like, oh, is she supposed to have, like, little stars in her eyes? Is that intentional? And so, like, we sort of settled on the idea that, like, it is intentional, and the idea is that Kana has no underlying motivation. Like, her motivation is pure. It's purely for the art and the love of acting, and I really like that. I thought that that was a good analysis, right? Because Aqua's doing it because he's trying to murder and solve murders, right? I don't know if Ruby's motivations are considered pure or not for that reason, but, like, maybe it's that Kana actually, like, she does this for the love of the art, and none of them do. Like, they all sort of do it for other reasons, so that could be all the mystical stuff going on. Oh! Yeah, see, like, the shine in her eyes, right? Oh, damn! Oh, okay, yeah, because that's the other thing they said. Like, Aqua was like, I know the perfect person! Yeah, they're just, like, spying on her right now. But, like, I mean, you're kinda, like, you kinda hate her, so... Yeah, I think Aqua kinda knows that, like, he can convince her to do it, you know what I mean? Yeah, see, and she's, like, ego surfing about the episode, like... Oh yeah, like, the internet's like, he's repulsive, but he's also handsome, like, the hot villain trope. Oh, she's so happy! Oh, I feel so bad. Oh dear. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, see, and she's, like, brushing her hair, right? Yeah, she definitely has a crush on him, right? But if she's an idol, then they can't date, because that'll be, like, a problem, right? Damn, see? Exactly! Damn! Like, that's why she's rude to you, because you have an abrasive personality, Ruby. Oh, dear. Yeah, I know, right? Damn, yeah, I mean... You know what? I don't blame her. You tricked her. You wasted her time. Well, swallow your pride. Oh my god. Swallow your pride, sis. Yeah. Exactly. We all have to make sacrifices for our dreams, girl. Oh, dear God. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Oh, dear God. I got God and Lord mixed up in there. Ooh, okay. Oh, well, that's nice that she's trying to be polite now. Oh, okay. Oh, this may actually be nice, and they may be friends, and that'll be nice. Oh, it seems like she's... Wait, what? Why? see. Yeah, because then she'll be, like, slotted in as the guest star, right? Instead of the actual actor. Yeah. Damn. Oh, okay, Kana. I like to see Kana's internal monologue. Yeah, that's a problem, right? Oh, no! Damn, she's really thinking about this. Oh! Look at him and his handsome prince, like, getting down on one knee. Oh my god! This is so manipulative, Aqua! Like, you're playing with this poor girl's feelings! Well, I mean, I guess it's also for Ruby, but, you know. Like, the fact that he's asking her, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trusting you. Oh, man. Manipulated by men, by feelings for men. Oh, dear. Yeah, I mean... Oh, he knows. Yeah, see? Oh my god. Oh, you're a little shit, man. Oh, boy. I don't know if I like this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see? Foreshadowing. Ha! Oh my god. He's like, it's not like I lied. Like, I just used the poor girl's feelings against her. It's fine. I mean, listen, I like manipulative characters, but we also have to call out, like, listen, Aqua. Oh, I see. Yeah, see, this is all about Aqua. Ah, damn, she looks so, like, that's such a funny expression. Oh, it's the girl! Oh, shit! It's the girl that we think is I think, right? Like, the reincarnated girl, I thought we decided. Why did we say that again? I don't remember. I think it was because of the OP. I think that there was something in the OP with her crying, like something like that. Okay. But she doesn't really talk like I at all, like... I know we just heard her say, like, one sentence. Oh, she's a YouTuber! A girl after my own heart! Oh! Okay, well this is gonna be interesting for me, commentary for me, right? Oh man, this guy's sweating. I mean, playing an instrument on stage is really hard. Oh! I mean, a dating show. Yeah. I mean, didn't she just open with saying, like, that this is Aqua's next gig? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they knew this already. Oh, I see. They're saying, like, oh, like, who's this person? That's not Aqua. I see what they're saying. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, see, he was laying it on thick. I like how they're bonding over this, at least. You know what I mean? Like, my brother is only focused on, in the end, he's just a man. Yeah, exactly. No, this is personal. I guess not. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, she's so right, though. Like, reality shows, they're real, but they're also acting, or they could be, you know? You can either be yourself, like a heightened version of yourself, or you can be, you know, like, fake as fuck. Oh, dear. She's so mad. I mean, he had no choice. Yeah, that's true. But we have intimacy classes for that. You don't just go around kissing people. You have, like, intimacy course, you know, to kiss. Like a stage kiss, not actual kissing. Oh, Aqua, like, dead inside. Oh, is she showing him her dog? Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Guys! Multiple guys! Oh, dear. Yeah, I know. Like, this man, like, he looks so dead inside. But it's all for the murder. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense. Like, you kind of want the real, but then also the fake. Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah, like, they're just giving them a prompt and they go off the prompt, you know? See, now I'm sussing her because, I mean, she's had, like, a mental breakdown in the trailer or something, but, like, she seems so shy and, like, nothing like I at all, and she doesn't have the light in her eyes, so unless, like, I just possess it, like, the spirit of I just possesses her body midway through, like, you know what I mean? She seems so, like, studious. But yeah, I guess there's just something about her hair that reminds me of I as well, like, just the cut that it is. But, oh, dear. Oh. Oh. So basically, she'll just take whatever. Oh. Well, that's nice. Yeah. I mean... Damn. Okay. But, like, Aqua... Okay, I was gonna say, like... You know what I mean? I know it's complicated, but, like, yeah, I mean, isn't it complicated when the idol that you're in love with, you know, turns out to be your mom? Like, but yeah, I think a teacher's at least a good comparison, because it was like somebody in sort of a higher authority than you, and you didn't really know them, you just, like, kinda... Oh, that's nice, I guess, right? Wait, she has the thing in her eyes, too. Oh. See, little secrets. Oh, damn, she was sort of just using him right there. Yeah, I know. Oh, boy. I mean, it's not about you, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not about you. I mean, aren't there only 3? Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. He looks so... Oh, God. Yeah, I guess people are just absent. Like, bitches be absent all the time, you know? It's not that, like, crazy. Like, after school, everyone's doing something. Oh. Oh, dear. I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, like, you should, you know, school. Yeah. Yep, I agree. That does make sense. I mean, or you could dance. Like, you could practice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they can still practice songs or something. Like, can't they practice cover songs or something? Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, but you can still dance. There's, like, you know, people do ballet and jazz and stuff, like, classes. Oh, dear. This is gonna be complicated. Oh, yeah, see? Oh, dear. Yeah, her parents are, like, you know, in the countryside or something, so. Oh, dear. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, she knows everything, right? Yeah, exactly. We gotta post stuff on Instagram. Yeah, that makes sense. Yay! A YouTuber episode! Wow, look at us. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, but, like, what would they do exactly? Oh, that's not nice! Oh, dear. Oh, no. Well, you have to do something. You can't just, you know, talk. You have to have something to do. Yeah, exactly. They talked about that before, that they manage online people now. Oh. Him? Who? Who the fuck is that? Huh? What? No? No, I don't. Is this a real thing? I mean, yeah, like what? What do you mean? I feel like that this is some inside joke I don't understand. Oh. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay, well, listen, I'll say whether or not this is a good idea. I mean, sure. Oh my god. Okay. What? Oh. Oh. Okay, so he's basically saying the easy way out, you know what I mean, is to promote them. But, like, is this based off of something real? Like, a real YouTuber that's popular? Because, like, I just have so many questions. Oh, I see. So they're doing his strength training thing with him, and it's like, oh, if these idols are good enough, you know what I mean? Then we can reveal who they are. I I don't know. Oh my god. I love how they're both shaking. Oh, yeah, collaborating, I guess, but that doesn't mean, like, that doesn't mean that people will stick around, though, necessarily. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, if somebody famous, like, promoted my channel, like, it wouldn't be a guarantee if people don't like my content. Like, even, like, you know, Ariana Grande or something could promote my videos and it may not help, right? Oh! Oh, she's just doing it based off of willpower? Oh my god. Oh, well, this is good drama, though. But they made it. Oh my god. And in the masks? Bro, but they aren't gonna look nice at all. Oh my god. They're so sweaty. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Oh. I wonder if it'll be something with the stars. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like she respects Ruby now. Oh! What does that mean? Yeah, like what does that mean? I wonder. Okay. Wow. Well, that was interesting. Okay. I mean, the YouTuber thing was really simplified. Like, I expected them to talk about a little more than just that. Because, yeah, like, having a famous YouTuber promote you can be helpful, but, like, you know, not necessarily, right? Like I already said, like, just because a famous person, I don't know, like, shouts you out or something or collabs with you, it's only gonna work if the people, like, the audience of that YouTuber is interested in the type of content you make, right? And so, like, obviously, like, this is sort of simplified. I mean, also, I guess the point is he has a large audience of kids, and kids may be more interested in, like, idol pop music stuff. Like, I guess that, like, there is a valid connection, but yeah, and what was happening? I don't know. Like, I don't know, just the workout video, but with the chicken head, like, what is going on? I don't understand. Who is this for? You know what I mean? Is this based off of a real person? But yeah, in terms of the character development of this episode, I mean, I really like seeing Kana start to respect Ruby more, because Ruby, like, isn't used to all these things, but she's doing it based off of, like, just, like, raw perseverance and, like, raw drive to want to succeed. She's not used to, like, dancing or working out for, like, an hour, right? And it's funny how the YouTuber guy was like, oh, I was planning to edit it to make it look like it was an hour in case you failed. That was kind of funny, sort of admitting the fact that he was ready to fake the content. He was ready to fake the content if it didn't go well. But yeah, Kana respecting Ruby more, like they kind of bonded. At the beginning of this episode, Ruby was like, oh, well, Kana doesn't even like me. Like, she's obnoxious to me every time we talk. But Ruby is also abrasive every time they talk, right? Ruby, it's like kind of the pot calling the kettle black. They sort of bonded this episode. I feel like Kana kind of sees her as the leader. And like she even says, this girl reminds me of I somehow. And so I have faith in her. Like Kana's instincts are really, really good. Now, with Aqua's side of things, Aqua being manipulative, nothing new for us there, right? But I do wonder about that girl, just because, like, okay, well, first of all, the blonde girl is the other girl that must join their idol group eventually. So I'm assuming what will happen is that Aqua will romance her and be like, LOL, JK, I didn't actually like you. Can you join the idol group with my sister? Something like that. He's just, at this point, he's just using women. He's just manipulating women. But anyway, yeah, it was interesting how they talked about sort of like this complicated love. But I think it's good, though, that Aqua acknowledges that his love for wasn't, not that it wasn't real, but it wasn't real. It was the same as like a teacher and student. Like, you don't really know that person. You know who that person is to you more than who they actually are. Does that make sense? For example, like, let's say that there's a VTuber that I have a crush on, right? I don't actually have a crush on that VTuber. I like that VTuber for their role in how, like, the role that they play in my life. But I don't actually know how they are, right? That's how I sort of think of it, right? And so I think that the teacher comparison was actually good because you don't actually have a crush on your teacher, the person. You have a crush on that, like, maternal or paternal, like, depending, right? You know what I mean? If the teacher's a woman or a man. You have a crush on the paternal aspect having concern about you, right? And that's how it gets conflated. I personally never experienced that. All of my teachers were like old and ancient as shit, but like in a scenario, I'm sort of thinking, right? If I had like a young hot English teacher that seemed concerned about me, like I could see how I would take that the wrong way. You know what I mean? Thinking back to who I was as a teenager, a teacher's pet. That's kind of how I was, right? Especially for subjects like English, because those were the subjects that I sort of excelled in, right? So I think that that's actually a really good example because it's not like the actual person you have a crush on, it's the person and their role that they played within your life. And so I think that with Aqua, he never really had a crush on He didn't have a crush on he had a crush on like what she represented as an idol, bringing his patients happiness. Like he had a different sort of respect to her. And I like how they're kind of talking about that because he even says he doesn't think it was romantic, which is good because that would be weird. That's what he was infatuated with, the role that she played, in a sense, in his life, in his patient's life, and that sort of admiration he had for her, like, as an idol and all of that stuff. So yeah, like, I think that that was good to discuss, right? I mean, Aqua doesn't talk about if he had any other relationships in his past life, like in his internal thoughts. He went through high school or something. I'm sure he had a crush on someone, but I guess they're just not worth mentioning. You know, like those people from his past life, like they're not really important or anything. But he was also a doctor and doctors are busy. So maybe he just, I don't know, he was lonely, like he never found anyone. So maybe there is genuinely no one else to mention, or like if there are high school crushes he had, it's not important. But you really see how like Aqua manipulates people in this episode. Like with Kana, he just read her like a book. He knew that she would be susceptible to like, Kana, please, you're my only hope. I'm trusting you with my sister. Like, please do this for me. And then also, even like with the other girls, just like being this person, transforming himself so there's someone that he likes. It's very manipulative, right? But what's interesting, in contrast, Ruby says, I don't want our first thing as an idol to start off on a lie. And that's interesting because we had this sort of idea that Kana has the galaxy eyes because she has a pure intention, right? She loves art for the sake of art. But it's interesting then that Ruby doesn't want to lie, but you can still to have self-interest maybe. Maybe that's the point. You can still have self-interest without necessarily lying. And so the star, maybe it's also that like the star thing means that you would be a good liar, but not necessarily that you're going to be a liar. Ruby has the capacity to lie, but she doesn't want to. Whereas Kana, that would never even cross her mind to lie because she cares about the art so much. But with Ruby, it's like she could lie, but she chooses not to. And that idea of it being a choice, that makes a lot more sense to me. It's something that she could do, just like Aqua, but instead of Aqua, to create a contrast to Aqua, Aqua will lie through his fucking teeth. He does not care. But Ruby doesn't want to lie. Like, she has some integrity. And so it's like with Kana, she doesn't maybe have the capacity to be a liar because her love for acting is just so pure. Like, it would never cross her mind, you know? But with Ruby, it's that she does. Like, she has that manipulative, and we see that, right? Because they lie to the lady in the very first episode. They're like, we're the gods. We have been chosen by the gods of entertainment, right? Please take care of these children. Like, we know that Ruby's manipulative. So the fact that Ruby actually says, no, I don't want any manipulation. I want to do this the right way. I think that that's actually what earns her a lot of Kana's respect. I do think that this episode may be worth another watch just to pick up on some more things with Aqua. The only thing that doesn't make sense is, again, the blue-haired girl, if she's I, she doesn't remember that she's I, or like something, I don't know, like, because she doesn't have the glowing eyes, first of all, and then she's also asking like a lot of questions like she doesn't know what she's doing, because I understand that showing the sparkling eyes to the audience would be too much of a dead giveaway, but at the same time, I would kind of feel like they did us dirty if I has already reincarnated into someone and they're not showing that to us. But at the same time, if it's supposed to be a representation of lying or something, like, but the kids have it all the time, so even that doesn't make any sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Aqua and Ruby have it constantly, even when they're not trying to intentionally, like, tell a lie, or even when they don't have ulterior motives. In a sense, they still have it. So that doesn't make sense. Like, if the show is hiding it from us, I really would dislike that, because there's no logical reason why it should disappear unless they address sometime later a circumstance where it goes away. But on Aqua and Ruby, it never goes away. So that would really bother me. But I guess right now, the evidence is just her face looks a lot like and I think her bangs are facing the opposite direction, but if you overlaid them, the episode's already disappeared for me, so I probably can't find it, but like, they just have a very similar hairstyle thing. Even though her hair is short, you can imagine if it was like long like that. The other reason why I'm sussing her, again, is just because of the trailer. I don't feel like it's the blonde girl. I feel specifically like the blue-haired girl. She's basically a candidate in my eyes because she's in emotional turmoil. I know that sounds kind of silly, but like, as opposed to any other character we've seen so far, the reason why I'm sussing her is because of how she looks, and then also because she's the one that's really going through it, apparently. Like, she's the one that's going through it in the OP. Ai's life is kind of marked by tragedy, so if she reincarnated, that would be the one that it would be, as opposed to the blonde girl that seems like really peppy and happy. If she did reincarnate, I would pick the one that's like going through the rough stuff, because she went through it too. What if, this is kind of whack, but what if it's not just reincarnation, but also history repeating itself? And I know it didn't do that with the twins, obviously, unless there's another set of twins that we don't know about. But what if this girl, the blue-haired girl, part of the reason, because I grew up in an orphanage or like a group home, right? So like, what if this girl is also like being abused by her parents or something, or maybe her parents are dead, and it's like, it's not only the fact that she just was in the right place at the right time, like, you know what I mean, like how the twins were. It's like this power specifically picks people that are going through like a hard life or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just a coincidence, it's like the power always picks an orphan. So it's not even just that she just happened to reincarnate, you know, because when I died, she was born at the exact same time. Like, it has nothing to do with that, but it's also the circumstances of one's life that has, a play. I don't know how that works with the twins, but I'm assuming that the twins are, like, on the cusp of you're not supposed to exist, but you happen to exist because she got pregnant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of wonder if the actual in-universe mechanics of this power, it's bestowed onto each generation after the last big talent dies. I hate to bring this up, but I feel like what if it's like miraculous? Like, you know, like they say in Miraculous Ladybug that Joan of Arc was a miraculous holder and Hercules was a miraculous holder and like all these famous, you know, folk heroes and characters in like literature and stuff like that, like Mulan was a miraculous holder, right? And so I'm sort of wondering in the context of the Oshi No Ko powers, what if the whole idea is that every time the last famous person, like what if Mozart had the glowing eyes? You know what I mean? Like what if like it's legitimately some sort of genius power? One person is always chosen and like you could pinpoint these other people in history. Every time that person dies, the power transfers into a new person, like so that person can come from nothing and rise up. I don't know, I'm just making shit up now, right? I don't know. But that's an interesting thought because again, that girl is going through it in the OP. So that's pretty much it. That's it from me. Definitely sussing the blue-haired girl. My only question is, I feel like hiding it from the audience is kind of dishonest if that's the case. And then the other thing is, she's not really acting like I at all if she doesn't remember, because she would, you know, having no reaction to seeing your own kid, I feel like that's sort of strange, right? Unless there is a subtle reaction and we just can't find it. Like, I feel like that, and I did say this, I'm pretty sure I did say this in a previous episode, that if I comes back, she's gonna have memory loss, and that could be part of the reason why the eyes aren't glowing, because she doesn't actually remember that she's I, and that could have also happened the first time too, because even when the idol manager first met I, she was like, I don't know, I don't think that I can be an idol. Like, it seemed like that the I thing, like, wasn't maybe something she had all the time, but it, like, awakened, right? So maybe it hasn't actually awakened in this girl yet, right? And, like, maybe when it awakens, she'll get the memories, or maybe she won't, like she won't ever have them, because that's not how it works. Like Aqua and Ruby are a special case because they just kind of genetically got the magic, like the maiden powers in Ruby. It's almost like that because the maiden powers are from Ozpin, if you had two maidens and they had a biological child, would that child have full magic, right? Like that sort of thing. But the maiden powers also, when someone dies, they get transferred to someone else. And so it could be that this is sort of an outlier situation. This is more like if two maidens had a baby versus like random people like getting the maiden powers after the last one dies. But in this case, I'm thinking that I's power is the maiden power going to another person versus like creating two like demigods, like entertainment demigods. And so yeah, anyway, that was a lot, but I had a lot of thoughts. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!